A day at the ranch starts here at the hay barn. It was for something else back in the day, for cows or whatnot. I used it to store some hay, but we also use now this bigger place to store more hay. So, but we start here because we keep the grain and whatnot for the chickens. So we gotta mix the grain here, which that's why we have mixers such as that one. We store the grain into our little bins right here. Yeah, good stuff. We make it out here is all, I don't know, organic or whatever they call it. And other stuff that we add to it, we store it here. So we prepare in the morning. We filled up all those buckets. There's about 10 coops. So we open up for the chickens, the ducks. That's about 6 in the morning. And the goats and the sheep. Then around 7, we come to this other building. We call it the horse barn. And we give grain to the horses. There's a big herd of 14 horses, which is a mixed herd of males and females working together. And let's see if it's kind of hard to explain how we do this because it's it's almost like a little bit of a dance, so to speak. Here we have all the buckets for them. I put a little bit of tape on the front, and I used to, when I couldn't remember everything about them, put what they needed and whatnot for the day. These Shervies. So, yeah. Here's the horse barn. During winter, or at least during winter, we keep it open. There's one door or one gate. There's another gate that goes out to the pasture with the 14 horses are, which is the one big herd. These guys over here are on their own herd. There's 3 of them at the moment, but that might increase as time goes by. I don't know. And we got the Gimpy over there who is injured and recovering, so he stays by himself. That's all according to what the doctors are saying. So we don't move a finger unless the medical team say so. Clean their waters every once in a while. So I don't know whether the little bit of algae that builds up is good or bad. I don't know. It's debatable. Nobody has really come up with a solution for that. There's other ways to do it, but this is the way we do it. We clean it, fill it up every once in a while. Side of the barn, obviously this is where the big herd comes in, those 2 doors or openings. And they are also, the barn is also open to the west side where they can go and roam around on this area, which they do. They like to play around. They feel really clever when they go to a new place area. So what happens is, usually I close those 2 gates unless I feel really that I can just move faster than they can or attempt to. Just leave them open and just handle the horses as they come in. Usually it's in groups because they have subgroups within their own herd. So I grab a bucket, which is filled with their food. And usually it'll be 2 or 3 at the same time, sometimes only 1. And I'll put the first 3 and take up the back out there and then close that gate and put one right here on this area by himself, depending who it is. Sorry, Luther. So on and so forth. So I just keep moving around until I have them all in their different areas. Some of them require more attention, or they have to eat more or eat certain medicine in their food. So they definitely need to be isolated. It depends. So you gotta know all that. This is the preparation room where we hang the buckets here. Like that. This is gonna change a little bit soon, but at the moment this is how it works. Hang the buckets, fill them up. Here's our trusty bin with our food. So on and so forth, other stuff that we add, medical add-ons. And here's a board to tell you what to do. I'm in the process of adding water to this section that's not on the hose. As you can see, it's coming from up there. It's going all the way around the barn. So all four corners of the barn will have water. So that's something else. Everything is, for me anyway, it's a multi-purpose system. There's no one thing that you do alone here. You're always thinking about 10 different things. So that's why training someone to be here is quite a bit of patience at first. So that's the morning. That's Liam. Hi, Liam. Liam has his blanket on. He might like cookies, he might not. I'm not sure yet. He's gonna recover and then go back into action. He is a competition horse. It's very smart. He's in his prime, this guy. He's a wonderful looking guy. And he has a good character. He came here before. This is his second time. When he recovers a little more, he'll be back with the herd, for instance, so that he can run around free for a minute. And then he'll go back to conditioning. And then competition. And then when he retires, he'll retire maybe with us. Here, I have one last one. There you go, that's all I have. Good job, Liam. So, I just close this door. Girl, what are you doing? I also gotta watch out for the little guys. want to be around me, so why not? So that's the morning. And then I add other projects such as around water to this thing, as I said, 4 corners of the building. Water is being brought to the barn through this hose at the moment, but that will disappear soon. I already ran a pipe under the ground there. Just gotta have a little more time to hook it up. So this is the setup at the moment. So water going up because it's simpler to go to the second floor of the barn and run it that way. I gotta wash those things, but really, I also gotta go spread more hay for the horses for tonight. If I have time, I can work on my trailer, for instance. Gotta rewire it. Gotta paint this thing. Also gotta put doors on the back. Add electrical inside, insulation, close up the interior. So work on this thing. Something is malfunctioning. Always something. This door might need attention. All these doors need attention, plus the windows. So yeah, my day goes pretty fast. That's why I pack all my tools around, put them all here, and grab them as I need them. I like to have at least a dozen of each. It might seem like a joke, but when people grab something and they don't put it back and I'm looking for it, that's why it's nice to have more stuff. I made lunch, make coffee in the morning, so yeah, so I keep my office on the go. And sometimes I park this thing out of there on the field if we feel that there's necessities such as foxes or other predators attempting to come by. They encounter us. So, what can I say? We do what we have to do. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Now I'm gonna start. I put some hay on that thing, on that side by side. Load it up and go spread it. By the time I'm done, the sun will be just maybe setting. And by that time, it's cold enough that the chickens will want to go to bed. I just gotta do that too. Close up all the coops, check all the chickens are in. And yeah, start the closing process. Check the buildings, check lights. I like to keep the lights on everywhere I can because one, it's easy to see hostiles. Two, if the lights are on, you know that I'm still alive somewhere. That's the way I look at it. It's a symbol. Lights on. So that's what we do here. It's never boring. Tiring, maybe. I tend to take a nap if I'm really not feeling that good. I almost took a nap today, but yeah, there was enough going on to keep me going. That's lasagna. one of our original roosters. So that's that. And at night, we just keep a watch. I don't think it's fully necessary for anybody. Nobody else does it. I just do it because I like to keep an eye on things. Usually the dogs tell me what's up. And that's that.